Keeping It Real with KC. I am your host, KC Phoenix, and Sagittarius, you are the first sign up, which is kind of interesting because during the mid-month reading, you were the last sign that I had pulled for the mid-month reading. So now, for the May energy reading, you are the first, and I decided to go ahead and start the May energy reading today, which, whew, boy, I tell you, lots of stuff. Anyways, before I go any further, kirwkc.com, main podcasting platform. Obviously, this podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, now Amazon Music, and Audible, as well as many other podcasting platforms. Also, kirwkc on all the social media platforms. Feel free to follow, like and share and all that stuff. Sharing is caring, yada, yada, yada. Let me get down to this. For those who are new to this, I do not read reversals. I read energy. Wherever the energy goes, that's where I go. Also, there is not a gender in tarot. So if I talk about a King of Swords or a Queen of Wands or an Emperor or an Empress, I'm not necessarily talking about a male or a female. I could be. However, I'm talking about you are the individual embodies that energy, is what I'm saying. Because that's what we're working with here. That's all tarot cards are. It's energy is what you're working with. And I always tell people, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this is not your story, please don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person here reading some tarot cards. That's it. Now, of course, I'm not a licensed medical professional or anything like that, yada, yada, yada. We got all the legal stuff out the way. For the monthly reading, I pull 8 cards is what I pull. Sometimes I pull more, but usually it's 8. During the pre-shuffle, I pull 2 on the main deck and 2 on the clarifying deck. For the pre-shuffle on the main deck, I pull the 3 of Cups, which is about celebration. 3 of Cups is water energy. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then the second card was the Hierophant. Hierophant is the Taurus, which is kind of interesting because Taurus is 5. So you could be dealing with the Taurus. Usually when the Hierophant comes out, it's about institutions. It's about also a higher commitment too. It could be about that. So it could be something dealing with an institution. It could be something dealing with higher. And the reason, those who are watching, the reason my head turned sideways is because I was looking at something on my phone. But it could be about a higher institution, possibly college as well. I'm thinking 3 of Cups, May. Some people do graduate in May. Maybe there is a graduation, there's a celebration of some sort. That could be it. It could be with the Hierophant that there is a wedding celebration. Maybe you know someone who is getting married in May. Now, on the clarifying deck, I pulled the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Wands is passion, is fire energy. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo is what you could be dealing with. And 5 of Wands deals with conflict, disagreements. The second card I pulled was the King of Cups. King of Cups, obviously, water energy. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. You could be dealing with an authority figure too, as well, because kings are authority figures. The energy that I was picking up is that there is room for conflict during a celebration. And that's what I might title this depending on what comes out next. But conflict during celebration. And also, I want to throw this out here too, because I'm sure you've heard me mention it before, but I'm going to mention it again. Starting in the middle of May, the pre-Mercury retrograde starts. It starts the middle of May. The official Mercury retrograde starts at the end of May. When Mercury goes into retrograde, things are delayed. Things are misunderstood. Keep that in mind. Pre-retrograde starts the middle of May. The official retrograde starts at the end of May. If you are attending an event in the month of May. My advice to you is to use your words carefully. And if you can, don't say anything at all. Whatever celebration is happening, which you may be celebrating something in your life, or you may be going to a celebration of something in someone else's life. And you have those people, especially sometimes people who are in authority, where this could be a work retreat that you're celebrating. The company did great numbers or whatever. You know, everybody decided after so long of not getting together, okay, everyone at the company is going to get together and we're going to do a company outing and do this. And someone there might know how to get under your skin. Or it could be a family reunion in May, and you're celebrating finally being able to see your family again after not seeing them for so long due to everything that is going on in the world. And there may be that one relative that is looked at as an authority figure. And we all know we have those relatives where they always want to say something. I'm telling you, based off of this pre-shuffle energy, I don't know what's going to come out in the main shuffle, but based off of this pre-shuffle energy, if someone says something to you, don't entertain it. Just let it roll off your back, like water off a duck's back. Don't even entertain it. In some cases, walk away or whatever. Don't give them the negative energy. There's a time and place for everything. Clearly, a celebration is happening. The Three of Cups is about gathering, about celebration. So there is a celebration happening as related to, like I said, with the Hierophant being there, it's more than likely related to something involving an institution. Whether it is a religious institution like with church, someone got married, or with another institution, an educational institution like school, to some type of celebration based off of news that is delivered from whatever institution it is affiliated with. So don't let yourself fall victim to negative energy when certain people are there that you may not get along with, that may try to get under your skin, or they may not be trying to get under your skin. It's just their demeanor gets under your skin. It's like they're not doing it intentionally. They're just naturally a pain. So do your best to go with the flow, celebrate the good times, let the good times roll, and let that be that. Okay, let me go ahead and get into these cards now for the 8 cards. May I have 8 cards for the sign of Sagittarius for the energy of May 2021. May I have 8 cards for the sign of Sagittarius for the energy of May 2021. May I have 8 cards, please? 8 cards for the sign of Sagittarius for the energy of May 2021. Also, this is a new deck. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Something's telling me to take it. Yep. Thank you. May I have 6 more cards, please? Thank you. May I have 5 more cards, please? Okay. I'm taking this one. I'm not taking the other ones. May I have 4 more cards, please? May I have 4 more cards, please? Thank you. Okay. May I have 3 more cards, please? Wow. All this fire energy. Okay. I have 2 more cards, please. Wow. Okay. Very good, Sagittarius. I like that. May I have 1 more card, please? May I have 1 more card, please? Something's telling me to take this. And this. Yeah, that's what. Okay. You're going to be good. This celebration. Okay. This is the 7 of Pentacles is the first card that came out. Okay. I'm trying to get this out. I'm working on the Sagittarius. I'm doing my best. This is a very good reading. I'm laughing because you are not about the drama. That's why I'm laughing, but I'm laughing in a good way because I love it. 7 of Pentacles, Earth energy. Could be dealing with a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. 7 of Pentacles in Earth energy, Pentacles is about stability. But also with the 7 of Pentacles, one thing about this particular card, it's about waiting. You're waiting, you put investment in something and you're waiting for the return is what you're doing. Usually in some tarot card decks with the 7 of Pentacles, they'll have the pentacles in a tree and a woman will be standing holding her basket waiting for things to ripen. Or it'll have a man standing on his shovel or his garden tool waiting for the pentacles to ripen. The energy I'm picking up here is that you already know something's happening in May. You already know the celebration. If you haven't received the invitation for whatever the celebration is, you already know the celebration is on its way. You know the invitation is coming. You already know what's going on. And you're just waiting for it. So either you've already received it and you're just waiting for May to get here so you can go ahead and do the event and do the celebration, whether you're celebrating a graduation, a wedding, work, whatever. If you've received the invitation, you're just waiting because you know it's coming. If you haven't received the invitation, you know the invitation is coming. So regardless, you're waiting is what I'm picking up from this. The next card that came out was the Devil. Capricorn energy. It can deal with codependency, ego, addiction, and several other things that are more on the I don't want to say dark side, but things that people do not want to be chained to. And as you see in this card, these two are chained to the Devil right here. The card that came out right after the Devil is the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is fire energy. Again, could be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. 10 of Wands is about carrying burdens, sometimes being overburdened. But what this is telling me is that what you're waiting on, you know the BS is coming, is what it's telling me. You know the BS is coming. And what you're doing, you already have it in your mind, 8 of Cups. you're going to walk away. This is going to be something where you're going to physically remove yourself from the situation because of all the cards that are coming out here. You have the Eight of Cups, which is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Eight of Cups is walking away. Right after the Eight of Cups, you have the Page of Wands. Pretty sure that was the Page of Wands. Yeah, Page of Wands. Pages bring messages. Also, pages start off on journeys. They physically move. Again, Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. With this Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands, followed by the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about movement. Again, fire energy. Your fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. It's about movement. There is going to be some physical movement. And I'm not talking about I'm not picking up where you're going to move from one home to another or something like that. I'm not picking up that energy. I'm picking up a physical move when you're at the celebration. Whoever it is that gets under your skin, because you will already, like I said, if you've received the list, if you've received the invite, you already know who's going to be there. You already have an idea of who will show up at the event. And if you already have an idea who will show up at the event, you already know the list of people who you are fine with and who you are not fine with. When the opportunity presents itself, when you are face to face in physical proximity with this individual and they bring their toxic, because that's what the devil is, their toxic energies that are a burden. And again, could be a family member. All of this here, Eight of Cups is saying walking away. Page of Wands is saying going off, heading off in a new direction. Eight of Wands is movement. It's also it can be communication coming in, but I feel this is movement going out. Right after the Eight of Wands is, guess what? The Six of Swords. This is air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Six of Swords is about moving away from something. I call it the mind over heart card, because in your mind, you made the decision to do what is best for you versus your heart might be saying, oh, well, maybe I need to give it another chance. Oh, or maybe it'll get better and it'll work itself out, blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff. Six of Swords is like, oh, hell no. We're out. You have all of these cards. These are 4 cards about movement. And like I said, I'm not picking up the energy of you moving from like one city to another or one country to another. You could be moving from one city to another or one country to another. However, due to the pre-shuffle energy, I feel like there is an event that is coming up and there will be room for conflict. And there is, whoever the person is, or people, it could be people, but I feel like this is a person. Whoever the person is that really gets on your nerves, when they are physically in your presence and they start to get on your nerves, you're just going to physically walk away. You're going to separate yourself physically from them. Like if you're over, and I'm just making this up, if you're over by the punch bowl and they walk over to the punch bowl, as soon as you see them coming, you're going to go the other way. If you're sitting at a table and they sit down at the table you're sitting at, you're going to say, if you brought someone with you, you're going to be like, hey, let's go, you know what? Let's go sit at another table. All of this is movement. You will be avoiding this person like the plague is what you will be doing. And part of me feels like it's a family member. It really, really does. Part of me feels like it's a family member. You're going to be avoiding this person like the plague. The 2 cards that came out, which I didn't stop at the 8th card because the card that came out right after it, the moon came out. The moon is about secrets. The moon is Cancer and Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. The card that came out right after it that I decided to take was the Magician. The Magician is the manifester. The Magician can make things happen, where the magician has everything they need. Also, on the darker side of things, the magician can be the trickster. Because the magician came out right after the moon, which is why I took it, something is telling me the reason you don't like this person is because they have not been honest in the past. Whether they've told lies about you or whether they've told lies about someone close to you. But this person that you are physically avoiding at this celebration, whatever it may be, they are not an honest person, and you do not want to physically be in their orbit. Hence, all of these movement cards. Again, 8 of Cups, Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords. This is all movement. This is so much movement. I feel like running right now holding these cards. That's how much movement energy is in this. All of this is movement. Physical movement. And again, I don't feel like you're physically relocating to another country or another town. Could be, but I'm not picking that up. I feel whoever this person is that's going to be at this celebration, in your eyes, because everything in life is subjective. In your eyes, this person may be dishonest, they may lie, they may keep a bunch of secrets, they may do this, they may do that. However, some other people in the family might be like, oh no, they're the best person ever. They would never lie, or they would never do this, or, this person is the best person ever in the friend circle, and all of this stuff. But in your eyes, this person is a trickster. This person keeps secrets. This person tells lies. And because this person is a trickster and they keep secrets and they tell lies, you do not want to physically be around this person. However, you still want to go to the event. I feel that you're going to the event more in a supporting role. I don't feel you're going to the event because you necessarily want to socialize with everyone. It's one of those things where it's a package deal is the term I'm looking for. It's a package deal. It's almost like a girl I used to rock with back in the day when her and her daughter and her son, she's like, we're a package deal. When she goes out on dates, she tells the man, we're a package deal. I feel like that is the case for you, that you're going to this event that you kind of don't really want to go to, but it's going to be a celebration, but it's a package deal. In order to celebrate with the people that you care about, the person who's the trickster that you feel, again, everything is subjective, that you feel is the trickster, that you feel may not be honest or tells lies or does this or does that. It's a package deal. That person has to be at the event and there's no way to avoid it. Whoever is in charge of the event, they can't invite you and not invite this person. So both of you have to be there. And because both of you have to be there, you're physically not going to be bothered with that person. If that person tries to strike up conversation with you, you're going to be like, oh, you're calling my name? Girl, we didn't call your name. Yeah, you did. I'll be over there in a second. Or, yeah, dude, we didn't call your name. No, man, I hear you. I'll be over there in a second. That's going to be your attitude. You're not going to give this person the time of day. You might give them a hello and a goodbye. But as for having a conversation with all this movement energy, I don't believe there's going to be a conversation. I don't believe there's going to be room, even though the 5 of Wands is saying conflict, and there may have been some conflict in the past too, with that pre-shuffle and the clarifying. There may have been some conflict in the past. Regardless, I don't think you're going to give this person the time of day while you're physically in their presence. You're going to avoid them. In Sagittarius, that is your reading. If any of this resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. That way you will know when I upload new audio to my podcast and video as well. And don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. Until next time, Sagittarius, be blessed.